Took a little bit. YouTube with their stuff, man. It takes like forever sometimes to get set up. Because it has an option now where you have to stream either horizontal, which is always going to be horizontal, or vertical. And it says I can't start streaming until the screen's like this or like this. So I want it to be like this. And I keep forgetting to adjust it until I just figure that out. So, anyways, we are here. I'm trying to get on my end where I can read the chat and all that stuff. All right. It's been a couple weeks, guys. I know it's been a few weeks, but we are here. And it looks like you guys can hear it. So that's a good thing. All right, fellas. It's been a little bit. We are ready to race tonight. We've had a little bit. We've had a little thunderstorm rolling our way, but should be able to get this race in. And okay, looks like you guys can hear me. So we are here. So I've had this crazy idea. Let me see if I can. I have it on my computer here. I don't know if I have to go to Michael Mertz's channel, but I've seen. I'll have to show you guys what stream I'm talking about here, but he does these weird challenges, I guess, where you have to, like, he'll do a race, but he has to start the race multiple laps down. And he is streaming tonight, so hopefully I can find it. But I think I gotta go to streams or whatever. But let me see if I go to his actual channel and find it. It might be easier so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. And oh, live. And I know it's taking a little bit, guys. I want to pop this out and show you. I don't know if y'all could see it, but it was, where's this right here. That stream right there, the one that's actually playing, it says 10 laps down to start the race, can I win? So that rolled into my head. And as soon as I started watching that, I was like, I kind of want to try this. So obviously in this game, you have the old system where you have to get your laps back and stuff. But, well, in today's world, you had the free pass and the wave around and all that stuff, ways to get your lap back. But in this one, there's none of that. So I have to pass the leader. Tonight, I got to pass the leader 16 times to get the lead of the actual race itself. So I know it's crazy, but it's possible. I did a lot of half-distance races in practice. I think I did around less than 10 for sure. I started doing 5 laps down in practice, and I was making them up pretty quickly and lapping the field once. So then, in my last 2 practice races, I bumped it to 8 laps. 50 divided by 2 is 7.5, so I did 8. I was making them up with, I made them all up with, I think, around 30 to go. So this one's definitely, I think 15 is going to be good enough for tonight's race to see if I can make them up. And obviously, we're in for a fun one. So if you guys can, get your popcorn. When I say get your popcorn and all that stuff for beverages ready, you know I'm not kidding about this. But I got to unlock this driver right here that's in the thumbnail. Because I have him unlocked for this. Because I don't want to race against him in my other series and stuff. So I think we're going to go 15 for tonight's race. 15 for tonight. Because we're 15 laps. We're starting to race 15 laps down. So why not? It makes sense. So we're going to get into it here. Hopefully you all had an amazing day, amazing week, or whatever. At least I get tomorrow off, so there's that. And yeah, we're in for a long night, everyone. So if you guys can't get your popcorn ready, and if you haven't already, for the love of God, please give the stream a like. So that's actually perfect. So we're gonna move it up a little bit. I think after that, we're all set. So that's perfect of how it is. But that's perfect. All right. So, gameplay settings. So, obviously, in this race, my turn. Hello. Obviously, on the hardest difficulty, this will be on 100%. But we'll change it in the race now. And obviously, it's the same settings as always. So, yeah, we're going to jump straight into the party. 100%, obviously custom towards my settings. And who else to try to get all those laps back and win this race than the man in black. So, I think Dale in the, I can't remember, but I think it was the 93 or 92 Coke 600 where he made up 5 laps and won the race. So, I think Carl Edwards in the 7500, when he won it, he made up, I think, 3 laps as well. 2 or 3 laps, and he won the race. So, it can be done. We see it before. It can be done. And if you guys haven't, like the stream if you want to see more of these. I don't think I put it in, didn't I? Let me put it in. Oh, it says remove, but it says it's in here. So, anyways, if you guys can, give it a like if you want to see more of this, because this is literally the first time I'm trying this. So obviously we're going with the man in black, and we're heading to Martinsville. It's starting to get. We're not doing Rockingham tonight. I am thinking about doing that for a future stream. So, and obviously we got to do it under the lights. So basically, the games 20 years ago, or 22, 23 years ago, had night races where you could race at every track. Like Michigan has a night race. New Hampshire does it. Rockingham has a night race. Let's see. Richmond obviously has it. Talladega has it. But we're doing Martinsville tonight. And this is my best racetrack. But we're going to jump into the party, ladies and gentlemen. But we hit 70s. We've hit somewhere in the 70s too. So I think the highest I saw was 77, I believe. So anyway, if you guys want me to say hello to you, throw some in the chat and you'll get a special shout out. So anyways, Junior on the poll. Obviously for the setup, I said this in yesterday's video. I hope y'all will let it slide. The only change I made to the car, obviously, everything default. The only change I made was I put at 0. So that's the only change that I made. But other than that, because I don't want to deal with the car when I'm trying to make up all these laps. So that's why. But anyway, We gotta qualify to put ourselves in the back of the field. So we're gonna get going here. Obviously, we gotta qualify to put ourselves in the back. It's not like the championship series or it's not like my main series where I can just jump straight into the race and not have to qualify. In these, we have to qualify in order to put ourselves in the back of the field. And obviously, in this race, it's gonna be weird. I'm not actually gonna start the race. I got to park it on the start-finish line to make up all these laps. So, but yeah, here goes nothing, ladies and gentlemen. You guys haven't yet, please give the stream a like if you want more of these. I want to try this at different tracks. Definitely try in other games. And let's get the party started.
Welcome to the MRN presentation of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing here at Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia. This track presents quite a challenge for the drivers and the crews, doesn't it, Barney?
Joe, I don't think there'll be a single car here at the end that doesn't have some damage, although oftentimes a guy who can manage to stay out of trouble all race long might get a ticket to victory lane for his effort. We'll see if that holds true when this one is all over.
Sadler and Ricky Rudd changed rides after the 2002 season, with Sadler joining Robert Yates Racing.
That team is really excited about this year. With a new driver and sponsor, they want to make a good start right out of the box.
Bill Elliott has won the most popular driver award a record 16 times.
It's already been decided that the trophy will be the Bill Elliott Trophy once he retires.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both 98 and 2001 due to injury.
Yes, and unfortunately those injuries cost him a shot at Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
Oh, really? It's raining pretty hard over here right now, but that's not going to stop me. Oh, yeah, here we go. We're going to take a look at the starting lineup here. And we're going to get to racing. Well, not yet, because I got to start 15 laps down, but let's take a look.
And here's the starting lineup.
See where your favorite driver's at.
Starting out front are the 8 car and the Pfizer Ford.
The 2014 fall winner.
Starting in row 2 will be the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford and the Motorcraft Ford. In row 3 are the UPS Ford and the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. In row 4 are the M&M's Ford and the 40 car. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Lowe Chevrolet. The 6th row has the GM Goodrich Chevrolet and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. In row 7 are the Oldtail Dodge and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 8 are the Ranger Ford and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. And in row 9 are the U.S. Army Pontiac and the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. Starting in row 10 will be the Home Depot Chevrolet and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet. In row 11 are the Hooters Ford and the BAM Racing Dodge. In row 12 are the Citgo Ford and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Row 13 finds the Cheerios Dodge and the 57 car. The 14th row has the Caterpillar Dodge and the Georgia Pacific Dodge.
Hi, Mark.
In row 15 are the Net Zero Pontiac and the Kodak Maxville Pontiac. Starting the race from row 16 are the Team Rusty Dodge and the Haviland Dodge.
And just like Jeff Gordon, Rusty Ball's Final Cup win also came
17
here.
has the Target Dodge and the Valvoline Pontiac.
In the spring of 04, I believe. Final one came here. It's
In row
115.
19 are the 5 car and the Stacker 2 Dodge. In row 20 are the America Online Chevrolet and the O2 car. Back in row 21, we have the David Green Pontiac and the Tide Pontiac. And rounding out the field is the 3 car.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we can't start the race, but we're just going to park it right at the start-finish line, wait for them to pass me 15 times. Oh, so I got to roll. All right, well, that did not happen in my practice run, so... All right, well, I guess we got to roll around the track. What if I stop here? No caution, okay. So, here's one lap. I'm surprised the yellow came out there, because when I stopped there, the yellow did not come out of my practice run that I did. So, I guess I can, but luckily I'm out of the way. I start on the back stretch. This is 2 down. Yeah.
If you're not going to drive it, just bring it in. You're wasting my gas.
I'm not wasting gas. What are you talking about? But, yeah, this is going to be weird. So we're 3 down. At least I'm out of everybody's way here because the game allowed me to start on the back stretch. And Russell Wallace final Cumberland came here. I thought so.
What's going on? You okay?
4 down. Unfortunately, now I got less laps to try to make that up. So we're 4 laps down. Remember, I gotta start the race 15 laps down and try to make up all 15 and win the race. This will be 5 down. 5 laps down.
The gas pedal's the one on the right.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon's it's basically Rusty Wallace. This is 6 down. It's basically Rusty and Jeff Gordon were rivals, and both of their final wins came in Martinsville. About 11 years apart. I have the car that Jeff Gordon won his last race. It's going to be 7 down. I remember when Jeff Gordon...
Let's go.
I remember when Jeff Gordon won at Martinsville. He didn't have the best car. That was when Matt Kenseth and Legato collide after those two got together for a couple races. Yeah. This will be 8 down. We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. We're 8 laps down. I'm not gonna lie, it is weird just sitting here. And it's weird sitting here. This will be 9 down. And once the leader passes me again, I am going to give him a half lap advantage on me. So, and this happened yesterday too. The yellow came out in the first lap, but it wasn't for me. So, it was not for me when the yellow came out. This will be, I think, 11 down. So, 11 down.
Well, I see the brakes work.
Let me double check. Oh, wait. I got to get... Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm 11 down. Let me double check real quick. I hate how you had to go all the way down here and see, like, to make sure, like, you're counting right. I think I'm 11 down. 10. I'm 10 laps down. Okay. I'm 10 down. So, we're going to say I'm 10 laps down. So, I got to let the leader pass me 5 more times. So, this coming up will be 11 down. 11 down. It's so weird sitting here before you actually have to start the race. So this will be 12 down. Gotta let the leader pass me a couple more times. So 11 laps down. Or no. I think 11 down. Yeah, it is really weird sitting here, but at least, like I said, my practice runs, I made up all those laps with about 11 to go, or a couple laps to go. So,
racetrack. That means you should be moving.
I'm hoping by halfway we make up half of these laps. I'm hoping. That's the goal by halfway, is to make up 8 laps, 7 laps, hopefully better. I'm going to double check here, and I believe we're 13 down. We're going to double check here to make sure that we're not screwing this up. I'm pretty sure now I'm 13 down. And let's see here. I hate how I have to do this every time, but I'm not doing it every time. I'm 14 down. Okay. So I'm 14 down. So now I got to let the leader pass me one more time. I'm 14 down.
This is a racetrack, not a parking lot.
Well, we're going to get racing here soon, crew chief. The game says I'm 14 down. So now I'm going to double check to make sure. Make sure the game's telling the truth that I am 15 down. So then you guys don't have to say it. Because right now I am telling the truth. And there we go. I'm 15 down. Now we gotta wait for the leader to hit the start finish line. And here we go. Oh, didn't do that, but ladies and gentlemen, we are finally racing. 6:15 down. I'm not gonna be. Oh boy, a little rusty now that I'm finally racing. Gotta be careful here. I'm gonna make sure that son of a bitch doesn't put me in the barrels. All right, we are ready to race. Now I gotta make up all these laps and win the race. I think we can based on my damn practice. Oh, crash up here, that's Tony Stewart. At least it's not my cause. We are still green. Oh, sorry, Mayfield. Something happened to Tony. I'm not sure what it is, but no caution. We are still racing. The same thing happened yesterday in my last practice race. The similar thing happened yesterday where I was parked on the front stretch and we had a wreck in the first corner on the second lap. And in this one, the caution came out for me, which, like I said in practice, the yellow did not come out for me when I parked on the front stretch. It did not come out. So, but luckily here, we got a long night to make up all these laps. And in this race, we're gonna have to be very aggressive. But unfortunately, that's what it takes to make up all these laps. And luckily, it's on one of my best racetracks in Martinsville. So, Martinsville is known for being my best racetrack. We saw it yesterday in my main series. But this is my best track. And they are going to block me. But like I said, sometimes I got to be aggressive. To get these laps back, you have to be aggressive. And we're going to be aggressive early. We're probably going to be aggressive. We cannot get into the barrels. I did that yesterday. Cannot do that tonight, trying to make up all these laps. I'm still 16 down, but realistically, I'm 15 down. I have to be within half lap of the leader in order for that to correctly say 15. But I promise you guys, I am 15 down. Sorry. Unfortunately, rivals are going to be made in this race. Like I said, it is Martinsville. Like I said, sometimes you got to be aggressive in order to make up all these laps. Like I said, I'm hoping to be within 8 laps down by halfway. So that's the goal. I feel like I got to be aggressive. I haven't done anything today. Oh, there we go. Now I'm 15 down. Now that I'm shifting, trying to be a little more aggressive. Here we go. We're going to send on Newman. I sent, don't get into the barrels. I sent on Newman twice yesterday. So, hopefully I'll have to send on tonight. Oh, give him a little love tap. Like I said, it is Martinsville. That's going to happen tonight because this is a short track. Oh, boy. Going to send out a lot in that corner. Hey, there's my ride. There's Kenny up there. I'm going to start shifting and try to catch my son pretty quickly. Kenny's going to block. I'm going to try to be really smart. It's a pain when they block. So I'm going to have to... Oh, I'm in the fence. I really don't want a yellow. Normally in this, I want tires, but in this case, I'm going to have to stay out a lot more just to get those laps back. So I think that's what I got to do. Don't get into the barrels. Don't want that to happen because I'm really entering so low in the corner to try to send on them. And I'm going to make sure I have the bottom. Sometimes I got to be careful to not run into those barrels. Especially having someone that took my ride do it. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry because I got a lot of laps to make up tonight. I'm going to be aggressive early trying to make up hopefully 2 of these laps. Because in practice, I was making up 2 laps before we had realistically our first caution, but technically in this, our second caution. I wonder how many cautions we're going to see in this race. I have a feeling we're going to see at least maybe 20. What do you guys think? Over under 20 cautions in this race. What do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards the over. I think we're going to see maybe 25. I'm going to say we're going to see 25 yellows. Because my practice runs, we were getting a lot of yellows, maybe like 17. So, I think we're going to see 25 yellows in this race. My turn says under 20. So, we'll see. Because I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of debris yellows. At least I'm a straightaway behind Junior now. So, like I told you guys I was going to be aggressive early trying to make up one of these laps. Since this is my best track, I had a feeling it would be possible here. Because realistically here, I had the fastest car. Even with default, even with the base setup with even the wedge adjustment, the car's still driving good. Yes, it's tight as hell on long runs, but the car drives a lot better. And there's that guy that put me in the barrels last season. For those of you that saw my short yesterday that I posted. This son of a gun up here. I didn't get him long tap like I did yesterday. He's trying to block me. Like he knows I'm talking about him. I'm going to shift here to be aggressive. And especially when in block, it's going to be really hard to be patient early in this race. Sorry, what if? And like I said, I have to take chances like that to try to get these laps back. But like I said, this is what you guys came to see. And I picked the perfect guy to race as for this. Because Dale did a lot of that back in the day. He did that to Richard Penny right here at Martinsville in the first corner. I think it was 1980 where he sent it in the first corner on the first lap. And, yeah. I'm going to do something Michael Birds never did. Oh, shit. I almost put him into the barrels. That would have been pretty funny. I think we're probably going to see I hope we don't see me in the barrels, but hopefully we see someone get into the barrels. That's going to be really funny if that happens. I will say that for a fact, but it better not be me. I see you, son! I see him up there.
Still beside you. Take it easy.
Try to get to 14 down. It's been almost 30 laps based on what I saw in practice. It took around 30 laps to get one of my laps back. It's not Jeff Gordon. So look at him forcing me all the way to the bottom. Jeff Gordon won here 9 times. Dale Jr. finally got that win in the fall of 2014. Although I said in yesterday's video he got passed by Kevin Hart with a couple laps to go in that race. Getting a little high. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made up a lap. Oh, give my son a little lap tap. We are now 14 down. Oh, I know that, crew chief. Gonna try to be really patient with him. Maybe I'll shift off of this corner. Maybe force him a little high and shift down. Try to get underneath him. I'm going to stand on him. Sorry, Jeff Green. I did not just show Joe Nemechek can't get underneath me. I'm going to try not to shift here. I'm only going to shift when I need to. But I just got around Junior to try to get one of my laps back. Oh, sorry. But unfortunately, this is Martinsville. It's a short track race. That's what y'all came to see. This is short track racing. That's the recipe. You're going to ruffle a few feathers. And that's part of it. Like I said, that's what y'all came to see. Hopefully y'all can see the stream okay. Oh! Oh no. Robert Gordon almost put me in the barrels. I'm not going to be happy about it, so now I'm going to be in the mood to catch him. Uh-oh. I'm going to try to catch him. Well, I'm the intimidator, Kurt. I'm going to teach him a lesson. That motherfucker almost put me in the barrels.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you. Take care of that car. Number 31.
Going to teach him a lesson. Cut him off a little bit. That's not how I teach people. That's not how Dale teach people lessons back in the day. I can tell you that. Yeah, the air going to block me all race long. It's going to be really hard to be patient with them blocking. It's going to be tough to be patient with them blocking. Okay? Going to teach you a lesson to not block the man in black. Here's the guy. Hopefully I'll have to rattle Terry's cage. Unfortunately, we're not on the right track for that. Yeah, I'm going to be really aggressive. I'm going to be shifting probably a lot in this race, trying to make up all those laps. How you doing, Jeff? Looks like Tony Stewart has recovered pretty well since his early incident. I'm glad we were still caution-free since then. Obviously, we had to yell for me, which that did not happen in my practice runs when I stopped on the front stretch. That did not happen. I'm so worried about getting to the barrels in this race. Because I'm getting to the corner so low. Try to get him plenty of room. Sometimes here the AI have no awareness. The hood's still hanging on, so Ken's going to blow. I'm going to throw it in there on him. Oh, move, Sadler! I get such a run off the corner. It's so hard to try to give him a lot of room here. Here we go. Almost 3 wide in the corner. Thanks, Kyle Payne, for giving me a little room. Looks like everybody's still a lap down. Like I said, I'm 14 down. I did make up a lap. I am 14 down. Flippity dude I was trying to block. That son of a gun. For those that remember the Carimo race, it cost me a win at Rockingham. I still remember that. I was leading the race. I had a chance to win, and he screwed me out of a win. I still remember that race. I remember it like it was yesterday. Sometimes gamers remember things in the past. So, they remember. It's not just drivers that remember things. Gamers remember things too. Here we go. Big Ron David Green. Well, I tried to block, but throwing in there on him. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of grass here to rocket past him, but oh shit. Sorry, I got loose going to the corner. What's Martinsville, crew chief? Well, he ain't gonna get to me because I got a fast enough car. He ain't gonna get to me. Unless we have a restart. The hood's still hanging on, so. In my practice runs, realistically, our first yellow will come out between lap 50 and 70. Somewhere in there is where we will see another yellow. So, I think that's where our second yellow is going to come out. At least what I think it is. So, you never know. Like I said, I sometimes have no awareness here. Unless you break really early into the corner. Then know where you're there. Like, see, Harvick. Well, to be fair, I was almost around him. I would love to get another lap back before we get our second caution. I would love to get another lap back. Try to be patient here. Knowing that it's early in the race, I can make up all these laps. Ward, I'm there! Oh, almost got him back a run. Like I said, he won here in 98 with no air conditioning. Right, I'm there! Well, Coach, if I was down there, he didn't see me there. That son of a gun. He didn't see that I was there. Like I said, in this game, at this track, don't have a lot of awareness. Like, sometimes they'll be 3 wide, and they'll try to shove you all the way down. Like, you really got to throw it in there to realize that, hey, you're there. So, not that far behind Junior, or the leader. Standing on what if here. That was one big sand in the corner. I'd love to get another lap back before we get another caution. Or hopefully. I think if we get to maybe 10 down, I'll probably come in for brand new tires. Let me get around Gordon here. I'm there, Grandpa. It's a pretty good transmission, so there's that. Sorry. I sat on him because of that 25 car. But Leah's right up here, so there's a good chance we might hopefully get the 13 down before our next caution. Get the 13 down. How you doing, Rusty? You remember those Bristol days? Oh, there's Junior.
Keep him behind you if you can.
Well, I know that, Coochie. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting pretty close to 13 down. We're making these laps up pretty quick. It's been 3 laps, and we have ran the leader down. Oh, boy. A little high off the corner. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now 13 down. We are now 13 laps down. So now if the yellow comes out, we're in good shape. Like I said, I'm hoping to get to 7 or 8 laps down before around halfway. Right now we're in a good position. Like I said, I may have... Oh, don't get into the barrels. Like I said, I may have at least 2 laps, close to 3 laps before the first caution. Hopefully we can make up 3. That'll be nice. Before that yellow. That'll make things easy, but you never know. Hopefully I can make all of them up. Gonna let him know. I didn't like what he did to me. He almost put me in the barrels. I do not like it. Still don't like it. Although Dale Sr. and Robbie Gore never got to be teammates. So that's a fun fact. They never got to be teammates. I'm sure that wouldn't go well. But you never know. But we're 13 down. At least Robbie Gore at one point did drive to 13. The hood's flapping. We might see our caution soon. Now, at this point in the race, I learned in my practice run, so the more you stay on the racetrack, the better chances you'll have of making up your laps. So, at least in this first part of the run, I'm probably going to stay on the racetrack. I'll tell me when I get to halfway on field, then I'll probably come in for tires. So, we could go probably about 160, 180 laps. So, but if we get yellow and we're halfway on field, that's when I'm probably going to come in and get some tires. I want to stay out as much as I can to try to get all these laps back before that happens. But we got a long way to go. We're 13 down. We've already made up 2 laps. Like I said, this happened in my practice run before our second caution. Big Chef Burn for giving me the bottom. I wonder when that first yellow's going to come out.
Number 99 is outside.
If you guys haven't already, please like the stream if you want to see more of these. I thought somebody got in the barrels back there, but the yellow was already gone out. How you doing, Ashton Lewis? This Matt Kenseth who paid Joey Logano back here in the first corner in 2015. That same race that Jeff Gordon won. Curious when we're going to see that first caution. I think we're going to see it in 5 laps. That's my prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Probably going to say that a lot in this race. It's going to come out within 3 laps. 3 to 5 laps is when we're going to see that next caution. With my debris. Send in there. Probably going to do that a lot in this race. This Ricky Craven, like I said in the video. Oh, there it is! Sorry, Bill. Oh, just get to the line. All right. So, second caution of the night on lap 71. Yeah, there goes the hood. We're going to stay on the racetrack. So, that's the plan. Yeah, there goes the hood. We're going to stay on the racetrack. And We're going to try to get another lap back. It's going to be really hard to be patient in that first corner tonight, because that's going to happen a lot on restarts. If you want to stand into the corner on restarts, how you doing, Robbie Gordon? Doing it on restarts is the best opportunity. We can throw it into the corner on them. Make sure this car can turn. Turn! Don't want to do that, because I want to get another lap back before we get another caution. Be really patient. Like I said, we're 13 laps down. Gotta be really patient. Try to figure out when to send into the corner, when not to. Jeff Byrne. Slowbro going to the corner, try to take advantage of it. Oh boy. How you doing, Michael Marutz? He's probably streaming now, or almost starting streaming. I know his stream is at 6:30 tonight also. The leader's off of 4 now. I'm on the backstretch entering turn 3. In case you're wondering where the leader's at, you guys can see on the track map. But I would love to get another lap back before we get another caution. Both overhand cars. Tony, I'm there! I was there, crew chief. He didn't notice it. I really don't want to set it on him. Oh, I did not want to do that. Well, we got to do it now. I tried to be a little patient there, but I was already committed to the send. I tried to back out the send because he was blocking me a little bit. Right here, I backed out of it. The hood's still on there, so I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of debris cautions tonight. So that's why I say over under 20 yellows. That's 2 so far. Even my practice runs around halfway, lap 250, we were getting around 17 yellows. So I think we might see more, but you never know. Hopefully we get a caution counter in the chat. That'll be nice. So far we have 2 yellows. I'm gonna request a caution counter for tonight's stream. Well, I know he is crew chief, but I'm already there. I wonder if I'd start pushing a little bit more. Oh! That son of a bitch trying to block! I'm not going to get a good corner. That son of a bitch blocked me. Move! I'm going to sign on him. I do not like it how he blocked me into the corner. Yeah, that's what you get. I don't care if he's mad at me. That's what you get for trying to block me. He can't repay the favor, creature. Let's on a restart. I'm getting really nervous about hitting those barrels because I'm entering the corner so low. I'm afraid it's going to bite me in the mouth at some point or another in this race because I'm entering the corner so I'll try to sand on them. I feel like I got to start shifting to try to catch Junior. These guys are starting to get a little harder to catch and pass. So I think on this next caution, hopefully if I get another lap back, I'm probably going to come in and get tires. If we get another yellow, but I would love to get another lap back first before I come into pit. Sorry! Did not mean to do that. That's one of my cars, by the way. You're saying that to the wrong driver, crew chief. Not to Ricky Rudd. That's to Terry Labonte. You said it to the wrong guy. These drivers gonna frustrate me all night. I can already feel it. But luckily, the best chance throwing on them is right here in the turn 3. I'm there.
You better take care around him. You're clear.
Well, I was there, so
You should be about halfway on fuel.
you're halfway on gas. How you doing, buddy?
Forget about that one. We don't need to get into a shoving match. We're all around.
Oh, that son of a bitch tried! Okay, we gotta go. He tried to send in there with me. The guy saw it. He really tried. I gotta be aggressive now. I don't care if my tires are worn. I need to get another lap back. Yeah. I'm shifting now until I get another lap back because I want to get another lap back before we get another caution. So then I can come down pit road and get brand new tires. Maybe every 3 laps, we'll come in and get new tires. I was thinking about 5, but I don't know about 5. I think 15 would be more realistic.
You okay?
So we'll do every 3 laps if I can. So I think every 3 laps would be perfect to get tires. Because right now I'm trying to make up all these laps. I don't think it's gonna happen. We might get debris yellow before that because I'm pushing hard. Oh, I thought Rudd was gonna get into me.
Don't let him by. But try not to hold him up either. Easy on the roughing, buddy. We don't want him coming back at us. Clear.
I feel like I should have came in and got tires. Because now it's starting to get a lot harder to make these up. So I have a little bit of a tire advantage. It's starting to get a lot harder. I gotta try harder in order to get these laps back. I gotta try, but if we get another caution, I'm definitely gonna come down pit road.
He may try to pay you back.
Maybe later on in the race, if that happens, we're definitely gonna have to come in early and get those tires. So then I can have a little bit of a tire advantage on them. Now it's starting to get harder to get up to them. Like I said, at some points tonight, I'm going to have to take some chances to be aggressive to make up all these laps. I thought I was going to get into Rusty.
I'm sure he's still angry with you.
Well, I don't care, crew chief, right now because I got 13 laps to make up. Right now, I'm pushing as hard as I can to try to get another lap back. And we got almost 4. We got a little over 400 laps to go. That's the distance of Sunday's race. So right now we're being aggressive. We're gonna have to get these laps back. We're gonna have to push as hard as we can.
Lap 100. Keep going.
The 40 car is getting in your way.
That 37 is slow on the racetrack.
The 15 car, come back.
Don't you block me, I'm coming.
Number 40 is going for the block. Hold your line. You're still there. Keep digging.
I'll turn!
Clear on both sides.
I'm going to push as hard as I can to try to get these laps back. That's what I got to do. Like I said, sometimes...
The 40 car is blocking.
Like I said, sometimes I'm going to have to take some chances to be very aggressive to get those laps back. Gonna throw an ender on him.
Try to keep him behind.
I'm about to let him go.
The 4 car.
Because if I don't, he's going to put me in the barrels or put me in the fence. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Okay.
The 40 is trying a block. The 15 car is inside.
I might have to do this. I didn't do this in practice. I might have to make an adjustment to this thing. I might have to. I didn't do this in my practice runs. I might have to make some adjustments to this thing to make it handle a lot better.
Is attempting a block.
Because I'm pushing so hard. But I guess I'll push my tires hard. Because I got a lot of laps to make up. I have not caught the leader. So I feel like I'm going to have to come in on this next yellow. If we do get yellow, come in and get some tires and see what I can do with it. And I'm shifting every lap to try to catch Junior. But with the AI blocking, it's going to make things 10 times harder. But sometimes we have to shove him out of the way. Unfortunately, crew chief, it's Martinsville. That's part of it. That's the meat and potatoes. I'm gonna say it on Newman just so he doesn't. Sorry, Biffle, I hate to take you with me. I did that just so Newman don't throw me into the barrels. So that's why I signed on you. Oh! It almost happened, guys. It almost happened. Oh, there's. Well, there's the third caution. We are definitely going to hit pit road and get new tires. Let's find out what happened. Oh, it's for me. Oh, well, we're paying now. Oh, it's for me. Yep. There's the third one. And we are going to come in and get brand new tires. I wonder if everybody's going to stay out here. And yep, they're staying out. That's what I want. I want tires. I'm going to leave it the same for now. Yeah, I figured out after that last run that I wasn't catching Junior. I feel like let's get some tires. I feel like I should have taken tires on the last caution, but I didn't. So here we are. We're getting tires. So, and we're gonna be on full attack mode for this next run to try to get these laps back, or at least get one of them back. At least in this, we get to be on full attack. So, and here we go. Oh boy! Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot in this race when I get the set on them in the first corner. That's gonna happen a lot, especially in these corners. Oh geez. It's already burning! These guys are not going to like it, but unfortunately, that's the recipe of this style of short track racing. I'm going to be aggressive now. Now that I'm on new tires to make up these laps, I'm going to be aggressive now. Now that I'm on brand new tires, I'm going to be on full tack. I'm going to push as hard as I can to try to at least get one of them back. A lot of rivals up here to deal with. Like I said, this is the meat and potatoes of short track racing. Well, I know that, crew chief. I'm sorry, Tony. Rod started it. Yeah, I'm going to be aggressive a lot in this race. I'm going to get thrown in a little room. Maybe sand on him. Sand on Joe. I'm going to give him plenty of room. Hark's trying to block. I got sand on him. Sorry, Kevin. I didn't want Joe Nemechek to kill me. Yeah, a lot of guys are going to be mad at me, but like I said, sometimes you got to take chances to get those laps done. Lucky for us, we're on brand new tires. And right now, I'm definitely making the most of these new tires by getting these laps up. I know that crew chief, but I'm not afraid of sand on him. Here we are right here on Jeff Green. I'm there, bud. Give me room. I'm there. Shift down, get away. We gotta get our lap back. We've been 13 down since lap 60. So we've been 13 down since. We have yet to make up another lap. And this is why I came in to get new tires. Hopefully getting our lap back. And at least for these restarts, I'm going to have the advantage of being on new tires until they pit. But I have a feeling on the next caution, now that they're seeing this, I'm afraid that they're going to pit. So on the next caution, I'm probably going to pit with them just to not get that advantage of them being on new tires. Although in the video yesterday, they pinned around lap 80, and they had new tires, and I was able to hold them all off. So I'm there, what if? I was there, crew chief. I am going to be aggressive to try to get around to get these laps back. And I'm not that far behind the leader. So I want to get another lap back. Like I said, this is my chance. Sorry, Grandpa. Looks like Dale Jason. Somebody's blown up. Don't know who it is. I'll find out here. On the leaderboard. We have ran these guys down. We have ran the leader down. We'll be aggressive here and shift. Try to get that lap back. I believe Dale Jarrett is the leader. So it looks like he is. You have Dale Jarrett's the leader. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now a dozen laps down. Finally, we made up another lap. It took a while. But we're finally a dozen laps down. And like I said, whatever next caution comes out, I have a feeling all these guys are gonna pit. So I'm gonna pit with them. I just have a feeling they're all gonna pit. Oh geez, it's not gonna get to me now because I'm on brand new tires. Hopefully I can make up another lap. Before we get another caution. Now that I'm on new tires. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to try to save my stub, knowing that I'm a lot faster than these guys with new tires. That's Ricky Rowe on pit road, so Ricky Rowe's blowing up. He's out of it. Oh, he ain't, crew chief. I got a fast hot rod. I'm the man in black, so I have an appropriate race car for this race. Try to be on attack now. Oh, there's a caution. That's number 4. So that's number 4. And luckily in this, we know who it's for. It's for me. So, all right. And now we get to these laps. If they pit here, these really ran, I think, 8 laps under yellow, under green. So these tires aren't going to benefit me. And I don't know if they're all pinned. I think they are. I'm going to stay on the racetrack. They're staying out. The best part, here we go, throwing the turn 1. Almost got into a couple cars there, but like I said, I'm on brand new tires. I get the sign on these guys. I don't want it. Oh, we're going to take advantage here. Unfortunately, Kurchi, that's the recipe of short track racing. That's the recipe. Yeah, Ricky Rod's out of the race. These guys aren't going to block because I'm on new tires. I got to be on full tack. I'm going to say on time so he hasn't thrown me in the barrels. I didn't do it at the time, but I'm afraid he's going to throw me into the barrels, so that's why I sat on him. Sorry, Bill.
side. Number 29 is trying a block. 3 wide. Hold that line. That bump didn't hurt us. Car's okay.
I knew Hart was going to get to me or try to kill me, so that's why I was aggressive there. Jeff Gordon got into the back of Newman. I got in the back of him. I'm going to get around both of them. I'm going to be aggressive here now that we have an opportunity. Trying to get to 11 laps down. Man, I love new tires. You can't block me, crew chief. I got a fast hot rod here. How you doing, What If? You ain't gonna kill me, but I appreciate it. Lear's not that far up the road, so... Mikey, you better not block the boss, man! I gave you an opportunity to drive my car, one of my cars, and he won! The Daytona 500 in 2001, the day that Dale Sr. passed. The first race that he drove for Dale Sr. Not this son of a gun again. We're not gonna have that. What happened last year in my main series? For those that remember that, he put me in the barrels. Looks like Junior's the leader. We're getting close to 11 laps down. I would love to get another lap back before the next caution. Don't get into Rusty. Now's not the time to get into him. How you doing, Rusty? Like I said, Rusty's final cup win came here. Same with Jeff Gordon. I remember when Dale Jr. ran well here in Martinsville with no right front to his car. I think it was a sprint of 05 where he got into an early accident and was able to run the top 5 after that and got a 4th place finish. Right now, with me having a banged up car, this is probably the best car I've ever driven. Hi, son! Good seeing on him! We are now 11 laps down. And we're more than a quarter way through this race. We're now 11 laps down. Be careful, this 46. Like I said, I'm hoping to get between 7 to 8 laps down by halfway. Right now, we're 11 down. So we may have 4 laps. If I get to 7 or 8 by halfway, I can say we have a chance, at least, of winning this. I'm going to be careful here. At least I'm going to try to build around this corner. Try to take advantage of it. Oh, no! Go, go, go! Hi, son! I believe now we're 11. I think we're still 11 laps down. That's what happened. Let me double check real quick. I'm pretty sure we're still 11 laps down. How many? 15 cars already on the lead lap. So we're gonna double check here. I think we're still 11 down. Or 12 down. Okay, so he got around me. But all right, we gotta stay on the racetrack. Turn, sorry, Kenny. These guys are blocking. Oh boy, sorry. Oh boy. Oh no, okay. Sorry. I know that, crew chief. We're almost 100 laps to halfway.
Number 19 just hit us.
So that's an air caution. We're in for a caution fest race. That's number 6. We gotta stay out.
These cars off as we get ready for a green flag, and the green flag is out. We're back underway. The leader leads the field down into the turn. Side racing in the back, and the cars trying to get back up front.
Like I said, that's gonna happen a lot in this race where I get the sound on them. That's gonna happen a lot.
3 wide.
We're sending on Robbie Goring because I'm afraid he's gonna throw me into the barrels. I'm going to make a lot of people mad, but unfortunately, that's part of it. I've said it before. That's part of short track racing. That's the meat and potatoes.
I'd be real surprised if he don't try something. I think that was a warning.
I don't think it's a warning, Carucci. I just threw it in there on him. Right now, I'm trying to get back to 11 laps down based on what happened early in the race. I got to be careful here.
His bumper's going to get real wide next time.
42 car is outside.
Just ignore that. No sense making him any better than he already is.
Clear.
Thanks for the heads up, crew chief.
I'm sure he's still angry with you. Take care of that car.
You're clear.
I knew that was going to bite me in the mouth one way or another, and it did there. So, on that
37 car.
previous
Gotta make it
run.
hard for you to get around him.
Sorry, what if?
Both sides.
I want to get back to 11 laps down because I lost a lap under that caution. Lost a lap. We're getting pretty close to getting another lap back.
One high.
I'm surprised they still haven't pitted. But I have a feeling on the next caution, that's when they're going to hit pit road.
6 car up high. Clear.
How you doing, Grandpa?
The 2 car is up high.
Keep him behind you if you can.
All clear.
Here we go. Looks like Junior's still leading the way. I'm gonna push it here, try to get around him, get that lap back. So I get to 11 laps down. I was 11 laps down at one point, and I lost it with me trying to get in the fence in turn 1. I can't afford to get in the fence here because I'm trying to get another lap back. We're gonna get a big run here. Jared's knocking the block. We're gonna get a big run here. I would love to get around Junior and try to get another lap back. Get to 11 laps down.
Stay alert.
Well, I know that, Kirchhoff. I'm already alert. This will happen in this race so far. I'm already alerted. I gotta catch Junior. I gotta catch my son to get to 11 laps down. And we're almost halfway through this race. Well, somebody's blowing up there. Maybe that'll slow Junior up a little bit. Oh, it's gonna help me out. That is LePage. Junior's gonna block, and sorry, son. And we are now 11 laps down officially. Hopefully, we're 11 laps down. Next gate of green. Like I said, I'm hoping to get to within 8 laps or 8 to 7 laps for halfway as far as laps down. That's what I'm hoping for. So, we got an uphill battle, but like I said, this ain't over. We got a long way to go. So, it is still possible to make these laps up. How you doing, Ashton? I'm going to shift here to get away from him. We'll try to be a little patient. I'm on newer tires, so I think they're going to pit. I have a feeling they're going to pit on the next caution. So if a caution comes out, I'm gonna head down pit road because I have a feeling they're gonna pit on the next caution. Don't get into the barrels. Sorry, Kyle Penny. I'm trying my damnedest, crew chief. Oh, there it is. We're 11 laps down this time. We are officially 11 laps down this time. And I am going to hit pit road because I have a feeling they're going to pit. So I'm going to hit pit road. I think they're pitting. Yeah, yeah, they're all pitting. That's what it looks like. Thank God I pitted. Because I knew that was going to happen. And here we go. We're going to leave everything the same. We're going to leave everything the same still. Thank God I pitted there. Here we go. 4 tires. We're gonna fix the car as well because we're 11 laps down. We're gonna fix the car here. Let's fix it. We're gonna be on pit road for a little while, but that's okay. I'd rather fix it. I've said it for seasons. Here we go for the restart. Look at all those cars I passed in the turn 1. That's really crazy. Like I said, you can gain a lot of positions on restarts here. Robert Gordon shot a block. I said on him. I'm sorry. Robert Gordon sent on me. You're going to send on me. I'm going to do the same. Kevin LePage is out. I hate to do it to Steve Park, but Robert Gordon decided to send into the corner as well. So I have to do the same. I hate to do that to my teammate, but I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get these laps back. If I have to send on them, I'll send it on them. Sometimes if you block, you're gonna pay the price. If you try to block me going to turn, if you try to block me, I'm gonna try to send it on you. I've done that for years on this game. You guys have seen the videos. I've done it for years. I've done it all last season, my main series. Oh, I got debris on the back of the car. I want that to stay on. Hopefully I can get another lap back, get to 10 laps down. I'm going to be really aggressive here. How you doing, Mean Joe? Try to be aggressive here. We're trying to get another lap back. I'm afraid that we're going to get another caution here before that happens. So I'm going to try to be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Number 42, up high.
I think Jimmy's right up there.
42 card is still there.
I'm going to shift here. Going to be aggressive. Try to get a lap back. Hopefully that could stay on. Hopefully I get another lap back before another caution comes. Hopefully I can get another lap back. I'm going to try to get another lap back. I'm going to be aggressive here. Oh, there it is. We got a lot of rain here. It's raining really hard here right now, but luckily we're inside and we're still racing. And we still have power, so that's a good thing. But the problem is now is we're going to have a lot of restarts, and I'm still 11 laps down. So we got to go. Gotta stay out. You try to sign on me? I don't think so, bud. You try to sign on me?
Clear all routes. The 30 car is going to make it hard for you to get around him.
I don't blame him, Carucci.
He's outside.
But luckily, I get the scent on these guys. This turn was my best corner. What's my best corner on the restart? Scent on them. Oh, sorry, Bob! I did not mean to throw him on pit. I did not mean. I honestly thought that was going to happen. Where I threw a guy into the barrel. I threw him on the pit road. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Oh, man, it's hilarious. That's crazy how that happened. Oh, somebody blew up here. Man, I love this racetrack. At times I do. I wonder who blew up here. I believe that's Steve Park that blew up. I believe. I'm not sure.
The one car is getting in your way.
Well, I know that, crew chief.
All clear, buddy.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
I hate to do it to Kenzie, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to get these laps back. I hate to do it, but like I said, I'm not afraid to do what it takes to get these laps back. I'm not afraid. Even if it's had to sign on them, I will sign on them just to get these laps back. And I don't care if the car's banged up. This one a Martinsville car looks like. So I'm still 11 laps down. I would love to get to 8 laps down by halfway. So I got a lot of laps to make up, but like I said, this is Martinsville. Anything can happen. Sorry, Bill! How you doing, Bill? Mayfield's 94.
Is outside. Hold your line. He's still there.
Don't put me in the barrels. Thank you.
All clear, buddy.
Because Johnny Benson loves to be a blocky pants, as I like to call him back in the day. Blocky pants. I don't care, crew chief. Force him high. It's send to turn 3.
The 10 car is up high.
How you doing, Benson? Trying to get to 10 laps down before. Sorry.
Number 2, up high. You're clear.
Trying to get all these laps back.
12 car is blocking.
Somebody's blowing up here. That's Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is blowing up. We got another car out of it. So it looks like 2 RCR cars are out of this race already.
Contact with number 12.
I want to get another lap back before the caution comes. I want to get another lap back. Don't let anyone underneath me. I'm going to push it here.
Keep him behind you if you can.
Be aggressive. Try to get another lap back. Don't run into the barrels. Oh shit, getting really tight.
We don't want him getting beside us.
The hood's flapping. I'm going to have to be aggressive here. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Another yellow here. Unbelievable. A lot of yellows. And it was for me, so we could skip this one. We gotta stay out. Wow, this 37 is trying to block me too. Okay, I see it. I see how it goes. It's trying to block me. Gonna send it. The best spawn to try to throw it in there. Sorry, Tony. Gotta be aggressive here. Kevin Harvick is out of this race, as I anticipated. I gotta be aggressive to try to get to 10 laps down. Like I said, I want to get to 8, hopefully 8 by halfway, because then we can say that's possible. Grandpa, I'm there! How you doing, Mean Joe? Sorry, Kenseth! Mean Joe kind of messed that up. That's okay. You're saying that to the wrong guy, crew chief. Well, I know he is. I'm going to say it on him. I'm not that far behind the leader. We're trying to get the 10 down. I am going to be aggressive. Benson, don't you block. I'm there.
The 12 car is going for the block. Don't be surprised if he pays you back for that.
Hey, it's a 94. Well, it did drive the 94 for, I believe, his own team. Perfect fitting. Sorry, Newman, I'm going to throw it in there. Don't you let him underneath you. Don't you let him underneath you. I'm 39, so I gain a spot. I know that, crew chief, but I don't care. I'm trying to get another lap back. Rusty, I'm there. Sorry. I was there. Hood Bear staying on. Oh, shit, no! Let's get that here. I think I need tires. It's getting a lot harder than I anticipated. We get tires. We haven't even gotten to 10 laps down yet, so it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated, but again, we start in the back of everybody because you're the most laps down. It's starting to get a lot tougher, but we have been close a couple times. We got so many rivals in this race. But like I said, it is short track racing, so it's the bread and butter sometimes. It's what you got to deal with here. We're not even halfway through yet, so a lot's going on here, but here we go. I know he is. And plus, crew chief, I'm on brand new tires. Sorry! I don't want. I hate to do that, but what Sterling Brown decided to block me all the way to the bottom. I know. I know, but I gotta be aggressive to get these laps back. Oh, sorry! Well, I'm not sorry because I have no friends to try to get these laps back. And getting these laps back are going to be a lot more hard to come by with all these yellows. Run out of opportunities. Sorry, Bill! I Can't turn.
He's not too happy with it.
How you doing, Bill?
They're all around.
Sorry, Mikey.
He's going to make passing tough on you.
I know, but I gotta get the 10 laps down. I have yet to make up another lap since, I think, lap 120. So almost 100 laps.
12 car.
I have yet to make up. Sorry, Rusty. Sorry, Rusty. I gotta go. The hood's flapping again. I'm pushing as hard as I can when I got brand new tires. Dale, don't you block. I gotta get the 10 down. I'm pushing really hard to try to get another lap back before that hood flies off. Trying to get another lap back.
He may try to pay you back.
I don't care. I'm the man in black. I don't care.
That 24 car is outside.
Sorry, Gordon.
Still there.
I'm really close. I want to get another lap back.
Just remember, he owes us one now.
Don't get any Warburton here. I'll get him off the corner because I got fresher tires. I'll get him off the corner. I want to get the 10 laps down. Sorry, Warren. I gotta go. I'm gonna be aggressive. This is my chance to get the 10 laps down. Finally, trying to make up another lap here. I'm pushing so hard in case that hood flies off. I'm pushing so hard. Try to get another lap back. How you doing, son? And ladies and gentlemen, Junior's trying.
21 car is out there on the track again. Watch out, boy. He's going to be on the pace. The 8 car.
We have finally made up another lap. We are now 10 laps down. Man, it's been well over 100 laps since I last got to 11 laps down. I'm now 10 laps down. Now I got to do my job. Into the brief falls off to stay ahead of the leader. And we're going to be very aggressive also. Don't get into the barrel. Sorry. Like I said, a lot of rivals are meant to be made in this. This is Martinsville. Well, I know he is. Oh, boy! This son of a gun! Go, go, go! No! Son of a bitch! 37's gonna get one. I think I'm 11 down. I'm gonna double check. I think I'm 11 down because he got around me. I did everything I can to get that lap back. I think I'm 11 down. That son of a bitch. And now 37. He's right here. Is he out? I think he's out. I think he's out. Is he out? I think he's out. I hope he is. I was not afraid to pay him back. I was going to pay him back the first chance I got because I was not happy about it. A lot of guys on the move. I was not afraid. Can't be nice, crew chief. I got a lot of laps to make. I think he's out. That's what he gets. Sorry. We're almost halfway through. I'm trying to get to 10 down. Gonna have to start being aggressive here. Sorry, Kenza. Look at these guys starting side by side. This is my best chance to sign on me Joe here. I have no friends, crew chief. I got another lap to make up. I got no friends on the racetrack.
Number 42 is blocking.
Well, I know he is, but I got no friends. I'm trying to make up all these laps. If them restarting side by side, this is my best chance.
You know what they say, pal. I've been racing.
Especially on a short track, I agree. I'm not afraid to be aggressive to try to get these laps back. I'm not afraid.
Trying to block you.
Well, I know he is, but I'm not afraid to be aggressive. Don't you dare again. Don't you dare throw into the barrels. And with them restarting side by side, this is my chance to be aggressive here. Sorry! I know he ain't, but that's the problem being aggressive.
They're all
You
around.
try to get these laps back. You push it so hard. Trying to get to 10 laps down. I was so close twice. I should have been 9 laps. I should have been 8 laps down if those incidents that I had didn't happen. As soon as that guy ran the leader, I should have been 8. I should have been 9 laps down. Now that's gonna make it harder on me. That's okay. My best chance to get around is turn 3. I get close enough here. I don't want to pass from the outside. And here we go. We are now 10 laps down. We're 10 down. We're almost halfway. We're 10 down. I think I need to run every lap that gets a qualifying lap now to have a chance to get these laps back. We're trying to run every lap that gets a qualifying lap. That's what I have to do, because we're almost halfway through this race, and I'm 10 laps down. So this is going to be the time where I'm going to have to be... There's a caution! This time, I'm 10 laps down. So... We're 10 laps down this time. So now we get to stay down and push it. Sorry, Robbie Gordon. Well, to be fair, I'm not sorry. That's what he did to me early in the race, so I'm not sorry. He's really mad at me, but I do not care. With them being close together, this is my chance to get another lap out to get to 9 laps down. Well, Cruz, if it's a short track. And right now, oh boy! Right now, I'm on the attack, trying to get these laps back. I'm on the attack. With them being bunched together, this is my opportunity to try to get these laps back. I didn't even do that to Grandpa, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to get these laps back. Gotta set it on burning because I'm afraid it's going to throw me in the barrel. Sorry! I hate to race like that, but I'm going to do whatever it takes. Mikey, you go block! This is what's going to happen. I'm going to throw an ender on you. Well, I put him in the wall, so I did pay him back. I want to get another lap back here before another caution. Welcome to the mid-race support since we're halfway home. We are hopefully soon to be 9 laps down. Benson, don't you dare. Let's get to the corner. He tried, but I'm going to be aggressive. Rusty's trying to block. Oh, boy, I'm in the inside wall. Hopefully we can get around and lead before the caution comes, and we'll be 9 laps down. And here we go. Dale, you better not put me in the barrels. Go, go, go. I'm 9 laps down. Now that we got some space, I am 9 laps down so far. So We're one lap off from the goal of hopefully 7 or 8, but we're 9 down. We still got a lot of racing left to make these laps up. It's going to be hard with all these rivals, but right now it's going to be a little bit tougher, but it's possible. It is 100% possible to make up all these laps. So it's going to be tough, but we can make them up here. This is Martin's mid-race report at Martinsville in this really tough challenge. We're trying to make up 15 laps and win the race. And like I said, it's going to be tough, but sometimes you got to make the impossible possible. Michael Burns has done it before in other games. I can do it too. I'm going to try to do the same. And like I said, it's going to require me to take unnecessary chances that I don't want to take. But like I said, sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to get these laps back. So, you guys have seen it. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not afraid to send it on them into the corner while they're trying to do the same on me. I'm not afraid to try it. So, I might make somebody else mad, but I'm not afraid to try it. So, like I said, sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to get these laps back. You got to do something you don't want to do. To do the impossible possible. How you doing, Ashton Lewis? It's going to be a very long night. I like long races because of this. I got all day to make them up. And unfortunately, we had an early yellow. That hurt, but sorry. Let's see if hopefully, she's loose. I don't want to do it. Clear. This hood might fall off here. We're trying to race these guys a little bit here. Oh, geez, this car is really tight. Sorry, Schreier. Hopefully I can get another lap back before we get another caution. So I'm going to try to race here. I'm going to try my damnness to get another lap back before the next caution. So I'm hoping for this hood to stay on. Because I want to get another lap back before we get another caution. But I got these rivals up here to deal with. And they're not going to be easy. They shouldn't be easy. It's a short track. I don't know how my recreating is, but I'm going to stay all the way down here. Oh, there it is. I don't know, Michael. That under is going to be hard to come by. Because I think this is what? Caution 14? I said we're going to see around 25 I don't know, but we're going to stay out. I'm feeling really good about it. We're 9 laps down. We can make up another lap here. Hopefully. Now that they're bunched together. Now we can make it. It's going to be easier to make them up now. Sorry, Kyle Penny. Sorry. Well, I know that, Coach. I do not care. That's really slow. I want to get another lap back. How you doing, Grandpa? I want to make them up when they're close together like this. I feel like this is my opportunity. How you doing, Mikey? Well, I know that, but I don't care.
10.
I'm hoping to get it to 8 laps before the next caution. I'm going to send it.
Got one out.
Oh, boy.
Number 99 is the one that hit you.
Yeah, he's probably going to hit you when he gets a chance.
You guys saw I was really aggressive going that corner, but like I said, I'm not afraid to try it, to be aggressive.
Car is inside.
You guys are getting a bad screen, so
All rounds.
hopefully it'll get better.
Some revenge built up.
The 19 car isn't going to let you by easily. Number 19 is up by. Still beside you.
You gave him a bump. He's going to give it right back to you when he gets a chance.
You're clear.
I'm going to send it on Rusty because I'm afraid he's going to throw me in the barrels. How you doing, son? Gonna be 8 laps down here momentarily. Gotta get around him first. He's gonna block. Gonna send on him. He tried. I gotta let him go. Gonna let him go. He almost threw me into the barrels. I'm gonna be aggressive. I gotta shove him up. We're 9 laps down. Oh no, we're 8 laps down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now 8 laps down. You guys are getting a bad screen. Maybe I'll try to fix it. But that doesn't matter because we are now 8 laps down. Let me see if I can fix that. All right, hold on. I think it's 720. Try to fix it. Let's refresh here. You guys aren't seeing the screen well, so that's why we're on a pause right now. Unless we got really bad power outage, but here to try to refresh your screens. Let's see if it worked. Okay, it worked. All right. Let's see if it worked. It kind of worked, but you guys are still getting the same. I'm not going to fix it, so.
We don't want him getting beside us.
Still got a long way to go. We are 8 laps down. Caution is out. Another debris caution. We are now 8 laps down. Try to fix it again. So we're 8 down. All right. Here we go. We're going to stay out now that they're bunched together. We have a chance to get all these laps back now that they're a little bunched together. Here we go at the Calipane, but unfortunately, like I said, it is Martinsville. Unfortunately, it is Martinsville. It's going to happen. It has slowed me down. So right now, I'm being very aggressive to try to get these laps back. You son of a bitch! Oh, shit. Okay, fix it. Look how many cars are in the barrels. Ricky Craven's going to get one. You guys are seeing it terribly right now. Ricky Craven's going to get one. And you know what? We're going to pull on brand new tires. We're going to pull on brand new tires and see what I can do with them. Hopefully they can fix it soon. We are on pit road. Obviously, we're going to go with 4 tires. We're going to try to be on the attack a little bit more. We are 8 laps down. Ricky Craven's got one coming. You guys saw with David Green earlier. I took him out because he wrecked me and turned me into the fence. So I'm going to pay him back when I get an opportunity. So I'm not afraid to take those chances. Even if it's take someone out. And here we go for the restart. Caution! Joe Nemechek. Mean Joe, it is terrible right now. My apologies, guys. My apologies. My apologies. That is so bad. We're staying out. All right, here we go. I set the fastest lap. Sorry, Robert Gorin kind of messed up my corner. I'm really sorry. Robert Gorin messed up my corner. That's all right, crew chief. It's Martinsville. Thanks for giving me a good corner. Okay, into the barrels. Ryan Newman tried. The leader's right here, so we have a chance to get to 7 laps down. The leader's right here. We got 200 laps to go. Junior, you gotta move. I'm on new tires. I don't know who the leader is. Go. I do not want to get to the outside of Mikey. We are now 7 laps down. Oh, geez. Sorry, Mikey. We are now 7 laps down. Oh, no. Go. You ain't gonna rat me. Okay, we're way ahead, Junior. We're 7 laps down. We got way over 200 laps to go. We got a long way to go to get these laps back. This ain't over, guys. This is not over. Yeah, you guys are seeing it terrible, but trust me, I am 7 laps down. I know that. Like the zero, looks like the 0 is also 7 down. Like I said, we got well over 200 laps to go. I'm 7 laps down. And luckily with them now bunched together, with them bunched together, my chance of getting on these laps back are going up a lot. So I may have I think 3 laps already with them being bunched together. So our chance of going up now with them being bunched together. And obviously with me being on new tires, it helps out a lot. With me on new tires, it helps out a ton. I'm going to sit on this guy because I'm afraid it's going to put me in the barrels. That's why I sat on him, although I don't want to, but Afraid it was gonna send on me.
Clear on both sides.
I'm gonna be aggressive here. Sorry, Herm.
Out there. Number 02.
You're gonna block. I'm gonna send on you. That's what's gonna happen, bud. I don't know if you haven't learned yet. Boat's still on.
Keep it up.
Oh, sorry! Uh-oh.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
Oh, that was one big send. Oh, boy. Probably gonna block. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna throw an ender on you.
You're gonna help us with the body work this week.
Clear on both sides. Number 24.
Don't wreck the car. Oh, boy.
Flying a block.
Sorry, Jeff.
We're clear.
He pretty much had it with you.
Well, I know that, crew chief. I'm staying way down here to try to give them plenty of space. I'm staying way on the bottom. Way out of their way. How you doing, Elliot's out? Thanks for helping me get into the corner.
The 40 car is outside.
I'm going to try to get another lap back before the next yellow. I'm going to try to be a little bit respectful now to these guys, hopefully. How you doing, Jarrett? Didn't mean to do that.
Hold that line.
Oh, there's another caution. We're 7 laps down. Let me try to go to here and see what happens. See if I get a better angle. It's loading up a lot slow, but we're gonna stay out. Another restart here. I don't know how, but with all these cautions, we have an opportunity to get all these laps back. Like I said, we're 7 down. We have a chance to get all these laps back. And this still ain't over, guys. We got more than 200 laps to go. This ain't over. Yeah, we're getting a lot. Who in the hell is winning this race? Is it Jeff Burton? But anyways, I think it's Benson. But anyway, we are 6 laps down. Yeah, still not. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, we're 7 laps down. I believe we're 7 down. I'll see at the line, but you -1 to that because we just made up another lap. And guys, this ain't over. We're 6 down. We're 6 laps down, and we're less than 200 laps. We got less than 200 laps to go. So this race ain't over. This is kind of redemption from the last time we were here in this car was the chase video. For those of you that saw that one, that race did not go to plan. So far in this, things haven't gone to plan, but with them being bunched together, we've made up, I think, 4 or 5 laps since then. But we have a good chance to make up all these laps. We have a really good chance to get all these laps back and have a chance at this. So this ain't over. Although we're less than 200 laps away from the win, but I promise you guys this ain't over. We have a chance. I have a friend on the racetrack. How the hell is that possible? I have so many rivals. Yeah, I got this one friend on the racetrack. How the hell is that possible? I don't know how it's possible with all these friends I have on the racetrack. Fucking Herm. Go, Red. Go, go, go. I think. Hold on. I think I was ahead of Lear. I think we're 6 down. I'm gonna double check here. How many cars are on the lead lap? Michael Waltrip is out, so we have 20 cars on the lead lap. And are we 6 down? We're 6 down. Okay. Flippy the Doodah is also out of the race. Be right back here. All right, I'm back. Make sure this closes. Oh, wrong button. Yes, it's still. It says excellent, but it's still really terrible with the saying. But we're 6 laps. Jet Burns the leader. We're 6 laps down. We're staying on the racetrack. We're doing well right now. Oh, no. Sorry, Kyle. I had to shove all the way down. But no. Hold. Keep it straight. Sorry, Terry. What sucks is that this ain't the last lap yet. We got like 170 to go. Or, no. We got, 170 to go. Or 180 to go. We have 180 to go. How you doing, Boob? Oh, Boob's. Sorry, Jamie. You can blame Boob. He's shoved me into the corner. Well, blame Boob. He shoved me into the corner. Meanwhile, we are... Wait, hold on. Not official. Okay, we're 5 laps down. We may have another lap with the shitty footage you guys are seeing. I can promise you, we just passed Shed Burn to get another lap back. So we are now 5 laps down. And now we're going to push as hard as we can. Try to get away from Boob, first of all. Try to get away from him. So he's trying to get to me. I'm going to push as hard as I can to... Oh, I'm going to push hard to get away from him. He's trying his damnness to get to me. You guys are seeing in the mirror. He's trying to get to me. Oh, he's leading the race. Okay, Boob is leading this race. So we're going to have to push. Keep it straight. I think Boob is on new tires. I believe he is. That's why he's leading this race. I think he's on brand new tires. It looks like he's on new tires.
He's got some revenge built up.
Well, you guys are seeing it right now in practice. Well, not practice, but like I said in the video yesterday, I was able to hold all these guys off. Oh, man, it is really bad. Hang on, let me fix. Hang on. I really don't know how to fix it. It is. Go there. Maybe if I go a little higher, it should be fine, but man, it's terrible. It says excellent, but it is so terrible. Of course, I picked the night where it's rained so hard and all that for this to happen, but I mean, hey, we're making it happen, so although it ain't pretty at all, but we are making it happen as we go. I wonder if there's a way I can fix it after the stream, but We're going to keep racing. We got to roll with it because we got a chance to get all these laps back. I don't want to do it there. We're going to deal with it. How you doing, teammate? Toss this out. We got to stay ahead of Lear. We're good. We're 5 laps down. It is so terrible. It is so awful, the footage. You guys aren't seeing a great thing, but I can promise you we're 5 laps down. We're going to stay out here. We're 5 laps down. By half a second, I have to... Here we go. How you doing, Elliott Sadler? No caution. Air amplifiers are like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, man, the internet is terrible. It is so bad. But I'll say it's getting a little better now. We had a lot of rain here, so. But anyway, we're gonna keep grinding. This ain't over. I am so loose in the. I'm sorry. I got really loose in the corner. I am really sorry. The car got so. Oh, Jesus. This car is handling really bad. They're pitting. Why are they making pit stops? Move! Schrader? Don't wrap the car. That was kamikaze that hit. More cars are coming in. I don't know why you would pick. Number 11 is trying to mock you. Okay, we're clear. I'd be real surprised if he don't try something. All right. The leader's way out there. I'm going to be aggressive to get that lap back. I'm going to be very aggressive because I'm now, I'm 5 laps down. Hold your wheel here. Gotta survive. We gotta finish this. We have a chance. I'm 5 laps down. Kind of want to make the car tight. Boob's way out there. I know that, but like I said, it is Martinsville. Gotta figure out how to deal with it. And they're way out there. We're gonna end up getting some live traffic. I gotta get to the corner. Running live traffic. That's good for me. Like I said, I'm pushing as hard as I can to try to catch him, get another lap back. Try to get to 4 laps down. Like I said, guys, this race ain't over. I know we got more coming 150 to go. Well, coming up 150 to go, but I can promise you this race ain't over. We have a chance to get all these laps back. We have a chance. This race is not over. How you doing, Jimmy? Thanks for getting to the corner a little better. Just remember, he owes us one now. Oh, we have caught the leaders. I do not want to go on the outside of rivals. That's a recipe for disaster. More cars are on pit road.
The 99 car is getting in your way.
I'm going to be aggressive to get around these two. Oh, they're pitting. Send it. I gotta go. No! No! I was close. Oh, the wrecking. No, I was close. That's 3 times now. I was close to getting our lap back. That's 3 times now. Man, I could have been maybe 3 laps down. I might as well pit and get new tires because they're going to pit. I might as well come in, get some fresh tires. Stream is terrible, but it is what it is. I have Blue Ridge internet. We're going to pit. How many kind of internet I have? I don't know what kind of internet I have, but son of a gun, we were close to getting our lap back. We're going to get 4 fresh tires. See what we can make out of them. We're ready whatever it takes out of these tires. You got better. That's cool. That's cool. And here we go. We're on new tires. Man, they're so slow in that first corner. How you doing, Boop? I'm catching you. Well, this is 41 ain't out of me, so I'll give credit for that.
Made some contact there.
I'm on new tires, Boob. You ain't catching me now. Come here, kitty. Come here, buddy. Try to get the 4 laps down with 149 to go. Get the 4. Oh, don't wreck the car. Well, I know that. I'm trying to get a lap back. Get him out of the way. We are 4 laps down. It's not going to make it easy on me, but I don't care. I am now 4 laps down. Like I said, it's still possible to make these laps up, guys. This ain't over. I'm gonna shift because he's trying to get to me. I'm gonna shift here. I gotta shift. He's trying his damnedest to get to me. So I gotta shift here. He's trying. Mike, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for terrible footage. But we are now, with 146 to go, we are now 4 laps down. Still got time to make them up. But Boob is trying to get to me. That's why I'm shifting. He's trying to get to me. I really don't want to wreck again and lose another lap. So, because I've been really close tonight to get a lot of laps back. I've been really close to get all these laps back. You can't wreck me, crew chief. I'm on a lot more newer tire than him, and he's still trying to get to me. Probably a little nervous, but that's okay. And right now, every lap's a qualifying lap. Try to get away from Boob. We are now 4 laps down.
I'd be real surprised if he don't try something.
Running qualifying laps, trying to get away from him. But yeah, guys, this ain't over. We're trying to get all these laps back. It's a little harder than it needs to be, but we're getting them back, especially with them being bunched together. We've made up a lot of laps with them being bunched together. We were close a lot. Like a lot, we were close to try to get all these laps back. I'm wondering what that friendship is with that zero car. I am really curious. Considering I have a million rivals, he might be my only friend on the racetrack. Like, I am really wondering. Well, I gotta get to him first. I gotta get to him. Let's see if we can see it here, because I really want to see it. Plus 44. Hey, it's Kyle Petty.
He's got some revenge built up.
Well, I know that, crew chief. I don't care. It's Martinsville. Oh, he tried. But he realized I was there. I appreciated that. A lot of his cars start. Most of his cars are 4 laps down. And most of his cars up here aren't for position. So I'm going to try to get by some of them. I'm going to send it on Terry because I'm afraid he's going to throw me into the barrels. Well, I know that, crew chief. But guess what? I don't care. I'm the man in black. He don't care. All he cares about is the racetrack.
The 23 car just hit you. That's one more down. You're clear. Going inside.
He's been talking about you on the radio.
Nice try, Kenny.
Clear on both
I
sides.
kept it straight. Nice try, buddy.
The 22 car is getting in your way.
I know that, crew chief. I'm going to try to stay in front of him. Oh, here we go. Maybe get underneath him here. How you doing, Ward?
You're here, courtesy. That just went out the window for this guy.
That's all right, crew chief. I'm the man in black. He's got no friends on the racetrack. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, old teammate? We're in 29th. We're 4 laps down. We made up all these laps. We still have a chance, guys. I know it's crazy to say, but we still have a chance to get all these laps back. With them being bunched together, we still have a chance to get all these laps back. Right now, I'm just trying to race these guys. They're probably not going to be nice to me, but hey, it's short track racing. This is a bad idea to try to do it on the outside. Oh, boy. Oh, he tried. He messed up. He tried to get me, and I took advantage. Oh, no. Go. Let him go. I messed up. He got underneath me and took advantage. I'm going to set on him. Sorry, Rusty. Johnny Benson threw it in there with me. I hate to do it to Rusty, but like I said, guys, I'm not afraid to do it. So we'll try to get these laps back because we don't have a lot of time. It's like go time right now to try to get these laps back. It's go time. I know there's 130 to go, but still, it's go time. We're 4 laps down. It's go time.
Number 45 is up high. Forget about him. Focus on the race. The 45 car is gaining on you.
I try to stay as low as I can and try to be friends with them. Because I want to try to race. Maybe get another lap back. The hood's flapping everywhere.
On both sides.
Let's try to race a little clean.
I'm staying in the corner so deep on these guys.
He's looking to settle the score.
Okay, we're clear.
I'm standing into the corner so deep on them, but like I said, I'm not afraid to try it. I'm 4 laps down, trying to get these laps back. I'm 4 laps down with 100 coming to 125 to go. A stage in real life, but there's no stages in this. We just had a lot of caution breaks. There's no stages in this. And like I said, back in the day, there were no free passes. Like I said at the beginning, there were no free passes back then. You have to, don't you get into those barrels. There were no free passes back then. You had to get your lap back by passing the leader. You gonna block? I'm gonna set it on the outside. Here we go. We're gonna get underneath him here and make this pass. Sorry, Gordon. I was -18. Surprised Wonder Boy's not mad at me. I'm really surprised. How you doing, Wonder Boy? Well, there it goes. 125 to go. We're 4 laps down. Still trying to make up all these laps. I'd love to get another lap back, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, there it is. Just get to the line. We are 4 laps down with 124 to go. We're 4 laps down. There's still a chance to make them up. There's still a chance. There's a chance that we can make... Matt Kenson, I think, tried to kill me. I hate to do it to them, but rivals are nice in this. Is Jerry Nader leading this race? I think he is. But in the meanwhile, we are 3 laps down. Don't you kill me. I am 3 laps down. Again, guys, this race is far from over. I'm now 3 down. Yeah, this ain't over. We still have a chance. Crazy as that sounds, with the little laps to go, we still have a chance now that we're closer up on the field. I think from now on, I got to stay on the racetrack since that we're so close. I'm going to wait until we get back on the lead lap before I put on new tires. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now that we're so close, I'm going to try to get back on the lead lap before I put on new tires. Let's see what I think I got to be aggressive because they're coming. The leader's trying to get to me. I think I'm going to run some qualifying laps. Normally I'll take it easy there, but I think I got to run qualifying. Oh, no, the leader's off of 4. So I got a little bit of ground. I think I got to run some qualifying laps because they're trying to catch me. Yeah, so far so good. Not even 100 laps to go yet. And we're 3 laps down. And again, we started this race 15 laps down. And we still have a chance to make up all these laps. We still have a shot. Crazy as that sounds, we still have a shot. This is why you never give up, guys, in these races. Anything can happen. You never give up. Anything can and will happen in these races.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
We have some green flag racing. I'm actually surprised we have some green flag racing in this.
Try to keep him behind you.
I'm trying, crew chief. I'm 3 laps down. We're coming to 110 to go. I am 3 laps down. We still have a chance to win this. I know we're 3 laps down, but this race ain't over, guys. I know I've said it a lot in the previous stream. Even though I had a speeding penalty, but with all the guys paying with about 70 to go, and there's a caution. there's debris. All right, we're 3 laps down. We still have a chance. It's Ashton Lewis. That's the 24th yellow. I think yellows are now starting to stall out, but we're close enough. We're closer up on the field now. So we can. It's going to be easier to get these last up. But we're 3 laps down.
Easy on the bumping, buddy.
On both sides. That pass was for position. Nice job. Number 18, behind.
All right, we're 2 laps down. Oh, boy.
Don't be surprised if he pays you back for that. Okay, we're clear.
Not going to let him underneath me easily.
I'm trying to wreck you.
All right, we are 2 laps down. The 11 is 1 lap down. I'm surprised it's 1 lap down. Okay, we got to go. I want to try to get back in the lead lap before something happens. But we are 2 down.
He can try something if he gets you.
Well, I know that, crew chief. Maybe there's not a lot of cars a couple laps down. Maybe I should try to come in and get full fresh tires and see what happens. Come in and get new tires. Oh boy, I fucked up the corner so bad. Now, this is the end of the race.
400. This is one long race.
I know. This is how long the race will be on Sunday. As crazy as that sounds. This is how long the race will be on Sunday.
He might try to rattle your cage.
I don't think this race shouldn't be 400 laps. It's supposed to be 500, but here's the front bumper. 100 laps to go. We're 2 laps down. Yeah, guys, this race is far from over. We're 2 laps down. We have a chance to make them all up here, as crazy as that sounds. We'll do front bumper cam for a couple laps. Oh, boy. Kiss the fence for good measure.
He's got some revenge built up.
Well, I know that.
Take better care of that car, man.
I know, crew
He's
chief.
still angry with you.
I'm going to change cams back to the original. Oh, yeah, this car's getting really tired. I think it needs new tires. On the next caution, now that we got to stay ahead of the leader first, I think we're going to come in and get some new tires. But again, we got to stay ahead of the leader first. Now that we got 95 to go coming to the line, and we're 2 laps down. Definitely going to get some tires. Gonna wait for the next caution to make that happen. Gotta stay ahead of Lear, though, to get these laps back. Could have been back in the lead lap by now if I had a couple incidents. Could have been back in the lead lap. We'll try to leave it in 4th here. Gonna hope for a caution in the next couple laps. How about the hood? Oh, yeah, the hood's fine. We're gonna get in our yellow here soon, so whenever that yellow comes, we're definitely gonna come in and get some tires and try to get back on the lead lap or get to 1 lap down on this next restart. Try to get to 1 lap down.
Number 42 is still there.
Keep an eye on your mirror.
We still have a chance, guys, to get back on the lead laps. As crazy as that sounds, we still have a chance.
He's putting a lock on you.
I know he's mad at me, but I do not care. It is Martinsville.
Got one outside.
It's too. Oh. I'm trying, crew chief.
On both sides.
We'll try to be really patient around these guys.
Is trying a block.
Well, I know that. We'll be really patient. Oh, there it is. Ashton Lewis tried. I don't need to shit. I just need to get to the finish line. Because we are now 2 laps down. And now we can come in and get 4 fresh tires. We're not going to lose the lap. We're going to get some tires. The car fell a little tired. We're going to get new tires. We got about 90 laps to go. We're going to get some tires on this car. This is far from over. We're going to get 4 fresh tires. We're going to be set sail.
We're not quite sure yet if this is a scheduled or an unscheduled stop as he makes his way painfully slow down the pit lane, pit road speed on his way to the pit stall.
Outfield, that's okay. I know I haven't said this a lot, but if you guys haven't yet, please like the stream. If you want to see me try more of these, it's definitely a challenge. I'll say that much. Definitely tough to try to get these laps back. Definitely tough, but we're making the impossible possible. And now with us being a little further up in the field, it's going to get a lot easier to get back in the lead lap. But here we go. We are, whoa, Big Sam in the corner. Get to the corner. We are 1 lap down. As crazy as that sounds, we are 1 lap down with 85 to go. With 85 to go, we are a lap down. We have a chance to get back in the lead lap on the next restart. I can't believe we've done this race and we're almost on the lead lap. We may have a lot of these laps quickly. I can't wait to find out how many cautions we have by the time this race ends. Probably close to a caution. We're not a caution breaking record because the record on the channel as far as cautions is 59. So there's no way we're breaking that, but we're probably going to get to around 30 by the time this race ends. As crazy as that sounds, but we are on the lead. We're a lap down. 25. That's crazy. And like I said, we have a chance to win this still. That's why you never give up, guys. We have a chance to get back in the lead lap on the next restart. And we got new tires already, so we don't have to push it here. We already have new tires on this car. We just pitted. And our tires are a lot newer than theirs. So this is far from over. It's all about when that yellow's going to come out. Because if the next caution comes out, we're definitely getting back on the lead lap on the next restart. I can tell you that right now. We're getting our caution. We're definitely getting back on the lead lap. Consider how fast this car is on restarts. Yeah, the record is 22. That's the 2005 Coke 600. And great photo finish with Jimmy Johnson and Boot, believe it or not. Jimmy Johnson went on to win the race. He ended up winning that. That was the 05 600 with the 22 yellows. That's not the record for cautions, by the way. The record is, I don't know how many it was. I think it was 26 or something. It was a Busch race. was Hickory in 92, where they had that many cautions. I think as far as NASCAR goes, like the top 3 series, I think that's the record. I think it was 26, I believe, in that Hickory race. Caution is out! Oh, there's the debris. I'm not gonna get a chance here. We are 1 lap down, ladies and gentlemen. We have a chance to get back in the lead lap. Oh, it's for Rusty. A couple laps to go. We have a chance. '26. I think we tied the Busch record. Or the O'Reilly now, but we tied the Busch record. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a chance. Still set the fast lap by half a second, but here we go for the restart. How you doing, Jeff Byrne? We're on the lead lap, ladies and gentlemen. With 70 to go, we are on the lead lap. Crazy how many yells we got, but we are on the lead lap. With 70 laps to go, we have a chance. So now every spot is going to be for position. We are on the lead lap. We may have all 15 laps. And now we have a chance to win the race. And we had a lot of cautions, too. Obviously, getting a lot of yells help. But we made the impossible possible. We have a chance to win this race now that we're finally back in the lead lap. Just trying to run some laps here. Just wait for that caution so then I might get tires. Honestly, now that we're back in the lead lap, I might come in and get some tires. Now that I'm back here, I get to start fresh with everybody else. I knew it was Hickory in the Busch race. I knew it was one of those races. Oh, fucked up the corner there, but that's okay. And what's crazy about that is that I didn't do this yesterday, because yesterday was a really important race. Because I have Rockingham coming up in that series. I'm going to film that race tomorrow. But yesterday was like a perfect day. I had to get to the front fast. I had to lead the most laps. And I had to win the race. I did all 3. And if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, definitely check it out. Or the shorts. Or both. Definitely both. There might be a short for this. I don't know if it's going to be a short for this. On the streaming on this was terrible. So, I don't know if it's going to be a short on this or not. I'll have to watch the whole stream and see, but we're on the lead lap. Now I can race these guys a little differently. I can be a little respectful now. Now that I'm back on the lead lap, I get to race guys a little bit more respectfully now. Now that I've still got a long way to go to get out there, but now I can race guys respectfully. They're probably still going to kill me, but I get to race guys a little bit more respectful. I'm going to send on Rusty because I'm afraid to go sand into the barrels. Crew chief, I was afraid he's going to put me in the barrel. That's why I was aggressive on him. But now, like I said, I get to race guys a little bit more friendly. Now that I may have all these laps. How you doing, Sterling? Well, I know that, crew chief. Look at Dale Jarrett trying to go all the way to the bottom and block me. I'm going to send on him.
Gained another spot. Car high. Clear. The 10 car is putting a block on you.
Getting our caution.
To settle the score.
We're getting our caution. We are right back in this race. We're getting our caution.
Way to get ready, buddy.
We are in this race.
Number 01 coming up quick.
And we're getting all these spots. We might get the lead here. Under green.
Second gap to the leader.
That has not happened in my practice runs where I got the lead under green. That has not happened yet. Hopefully it happens here on video or on stream. It'll be perfect if it happens on stream.
Another rearview mirror.
I think we're going to get in our caution soon. Kyle Petty's being a moron blocking me.
The 31 car is up high.
I would love to get the lead, but I don't think it's going to happen. Send on Kyle Penny because I'm afraid it's going to put me in the barrels. I know I still can. It's crazy to believe.
About a 9-second lead on us.
Well, these guys are for position on track, so
Stay alert.
well, I know that, crew chief. I might get the lead here on the green. I don't know, but because I got we might get our caution soon for the breed, but we have a chance to possibly get the lead. Possibly. That's if we don't get in our caution. I would love to get the lead on the green because that has yet to happen in my practice runs.
Pretty much had it.
I didn't have in my practice run as soon as I got back from the lead lap where I got the lead on the green flag. I haven't done that yet. I would love to do it. I get back from the lead lap and then get the lead. How you doing, Sadler? Oh yeah, it's a lot of love taps, crew chief. A lot of love. Oh, don't.
Number 6.
Well, slow, that's okay. That's all right, crew chief. I got a fast enough car. We're in the top 5.
Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead.
Oh, don't worry, crew chief. We're going. I know these guys are mad at me, but I don't care. I am racing a lot more respectfully now that I got all these laps back.
Number 32.
Man, I would love to get the lead on the green.
I'm sure he's still angry with
I really want to get that lead on the green. So bad. The leader's right there, so we have a chance to get it here, but if the L comes out, I'm definitely going to pay and get tires. I'm just saying I'm moving case.
Just bumped you. Up another spot. Okay, we're clear.
the interval to the leader is about 3 seconds.
We're up to third.
Got one eye.
Actually, not yet. We're bound for third. Junior's up here for second.
You better take care around him.
He's my son, crew chief. We're up to second.
The 11 car.
Like I said, we have yet to get the lead. How you doing, Brett? I had runs with your older brother. I wonder who's leading this race. We're getting there. We might get into turn 3. I'm going to stand on him. Matt Kenseth is. And ladies and gentlemen, with 50 laps to go, we have gotten the lead
The 97 car.
for the first time all night after making up 15 laps. We are leading the race with 50 laps to go.
The 4 car.
I'm not seeing this go caution free. I think we're going to get at least.
The 22 car isn't going to let you by easily. They're all around.
I'm definitely not seeing this going green. I think we're going to get at least one more caution. Maybe 2, but definitely one more.
Car high.
And I'm definitely going to hit pit road and get full fresh tires. I'm still going to pay and get new tires.
Got into you there.
We might get another yellow, but I got the lead, so, and there it is. Another caution. All right, look at it. You know what? Let's get 4 fresh tires.
One car moves off the team onto pit road. We're not quite sure if this is a scheduled or an unscheduled stop, as he makes his way painfully slow down the pit lane. Pit road speed on his way to the pit stall.
I don't know. Let's give it the last yellow, guys. Like I said, I think we're going to see at least a couple minutes ago. I think we're going to see maybe one or two more. I still think we're going to see another caution. Definitely see another yellow. And now, I get to restart on the outside since I'm now on the lead lap. I get to restart on the outside. Because back then it was lead lap cars outside, lap cars on the inside. Bye, Mike. Thanks for stopping by.
We were the only car on pit road during that entire caution. This car is off.
That's okay, because I'm on brand new tires.
Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, it's not that far ahead.
Number 24. It's up high. Don't worry about the car. It looks okay. You're in fence.
Yeah, we're in the top five. Oh, in the fence a little bit. Oh, in the fence again. We're in third place. Caution us out. Got the lead. Let's go. Got the lead on brand new tires. And it wasn't for me. It was for Jeff Burton. Surprised Yale came out to that, but that's how I aggressively got the lead there. All right. Now this time we get to stay on the racetrack, but I gotta be careful with those guys. But here we go. All right. 3 laps to go.
Clear on both sides.
All right, we're on the lead lap, so now we get to just have patience. Just be patient. Get around this racetrack now that we're on the lead lap and we're leading the race. I expect to be out here leading this quickly, but here we are.
If he catches you, he might try to wreck you.
That's okay, crew chief. I'm leading the race. I can be patient if I need to. Now I can just get around here and relax now that I got the lead.
I'd be real surprised if he doesn't try something.
I don't think so either, but I'm leading the race. And I haven't changed anything to the car. Just to let you guys know, I haven't made a change to the car yet. And with 35 to go, I'm still not planning on making any changes. I'm not going to pick for tires. That's the last stop I'm going to do for probably the last time I'm going to make for tires. Unless we get another caution. As a racer, I always want to be on offense and get fresh tires. I mean, hey, they're laying the pits. I'll take them. So, but in video games, you get an unlimited set of tires. If they're in the pits, I'm gonna go ahead and take them. I've caught the back of the field here. Very quickly caught the back of the field. And this is where I'm going to have a lot of patience trying to get around these guys. They are going to block, but I'm going to have a lot of patience trying to get around these guys. Just show a lot of patience. Well, I might sign in on them because I'm afraid it might throw me in the barrel, so I'm definitely going to sign on them. Just don't wreck this car. But don't wreck it too much. I'm fine with here. It's turn 3. I do I don't want to make a pass on the outside. Another caution. Surprised I messed up the corner so bad. Man, a lot's happened this week. We're staying out. Luckily here, I don't have to be aggressive. I can just relax. I don't got the lead. I don't think I'm going to lap the... With 25 to go, I don't know if I'm going to lap the entire field. If there's a chance I'm going to lap the whole field. I think I'm probably just going to be comfortable here because I'm not going to push the car. I got the lead. I control the rest of this race for now. I don't have to push it here. Oh, I know that, crew chief. If we do get our caution, I hope it's within 10 laps to go. I hope. So then I'll have to deal with cars on my inside. I can just deal with cars on my outside. I'm hoping, but you never know. Especially with the AI here. I know that. How you doing, Mike Skinner? Try to stay all the way down here. Try to be respectful to these guys. Try to earn those friendships back. Off the final corner. We're going to try to do this. Here's the 20 to go on board at Martinsville. We're going to attempt it. Let's try to get around here. Try to be patient. Oh, no! That's why I hair is so low, because I was afraid I was going to hit the barrels. So, I got to wait for the restart. We're going to stay out.
Just remember, he owes us one now.
Oh, I thought that the corner so bad. I was like, let's do 15 to go on board. I don't think it's going to hit me here. We'll do the 15 to go on board. Just wait complete the 20 to go. We'll do 15 to go. And there we go. Oh. Almost wrecked again. If I'm going to get another caution, I would like to have it in the next couple laps. If we can make it that far, Jeff Brent's going to try to kill me, but I don't care. I'm leading the race. I Hope this debris can last a couple more laps. I know that, but he ain't gonna get to me. He can try, but he ain't gonna get to me. I got a fast enough car to where I can drive away from him. Oh, there it is. It might be okay, actually. I think it'll be okay here. That's the 30th caution. I think we're going to be single file now, since we got less than 10 to go coming to the green. Here we go. Oh, nope, not yet. Got a couple laps to go.
The 99 car is trying to block you.
Oh, I know that, crew chief. I do not care.
Number 99 is outside.
He's been talking about you on the radio.
I know that.
You're clear.
I just want to get around him.
Got one hot. Clear all rails.
Six laps to go to make the impossible possible.
He pretty much had it with you.
I may have. We had an early caution at the start of this race because of me stopping on the front stretch, which did not happen in practice. We are 5 laps away from making it happen, but we started 15 laps down. Yes, 15 laps down. And Michael Bruce, you might have to move over because I made 15 laps of Martinsville. If I can hang on for 4 more laps, I'm going to win here. I have made the impossible possible. I really don't want to race those guys again. Well, if you get a caution, the race is over. I want to finish under green. So, if you get another caution, the race is over. And these guys are waiting to kill me. I really don't want to do another caution. I want to finish under green. We're trying to finish under green. We got 2.5 laps to go. Got to deal with these idiots. I don't want to get run into the barrels. Off of turn 4. 2 laps to go. I want to finish under green. Just get around here.
You'll be surprised if he takes you back for that.
We're okay.
Better listen up.
Off of turn 4.
He's inside.
Gonna see the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Ladies and gentlemen, up in turns 3 and 4, we have made the impossible possible. I've made 15 laps and win Martinsville. Let's go. I made 15 laps and I won the race. Let's go. We made. That was what I threw about the pit road. Oh man, I'm glad that's in the shot. That was hilarious. Yeah, look at all that beating and banging. This is what you guys came to see. I may have all those laps. I still won the race. Oh yeah, that was when Jerry tried to kill me. Luckily, I paid him back here. Was not happy about it. And we have won the race. That was it? No, this is it right here. Dale Joe tried to get to me, consider what happened in race of Martinsville a year ago. And now, let's go to the winner's circle. I did victory celebration too, but let's go to the winner's circle. Go. Nice picture there. Yeah, look at all those hundreds. Man, you love to see it. But hey, and we got our son first and second. Man, you love to see it. We got father son 1-2. You love to see it. And he led the most laps. But it wasn't good enough because did he lead the most laps? He did. But it wasn't good enough because I led the most. So we got father son 1-2. I'm 1. Boop. Our junior finished second, started on the pole. Grandpa third. Matt Kensett fourth. Good for him. Tony Stewart fifth. Elliott Sadler sixth. Not a bad run. Boop seventh. Blacks to the round to pit road. I apologize for that. Well, I'm not apologize for what he did to me at Darlington, but that's okay. Ryan Newman 8th. Jimmy Johnson 9th. Not a bad run for him. And Jeff Gordon 10th. Not a bad run either. Jerry Nadeau, good run 11th. Dale Jarrett 12th. What If and Sterling Marlin. Bill Elliott 13th through 15th. Mean Joe 16th. We had 11 cars finish on the lead lap. That son of a gun finished the 17th. And we have Robin Gordon 19th. Ward Burton around top 20. Mayfield 19th. Johnny Benson half the field. We got Rusty Wallace, who, like I said, his final cup win came here, finishes 22nd. And now it's showing great. So, it's crazy. But Jeff Green, let's see, Michael Bridge 25th. Ricky Craven, the 2001 fall winner here, finishes 26th. Kyle Payne, 29th. Kamikaze, 28th. We got Kane Wallace, the top 30. Let's see. Looks like all these guys are still running at the end. Terry Labonte, 31st. Okay, these are the guys at DNS. So I think Greg Biffle DNS. So it was Greg Biffle, Michael Waltrip, Flippy Doodah, David Green, Harvick, Steve Park, LePage, and Ricky Rudd. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cars, 9 cars that did not finish at the end of the race. So, and Junior led almost half the race. Boob led over 100. Dale Jarrett led 63. I led 48. I did it for Jimmy Johnson. Jeff Burton led 30. Matt Kensett 23. Ashton Lewis led a lap. Elliott Sadler did as well. I can't believe those two led a lap. I wonder where that came from. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We won the race. 31 cautions. I know, it's crazy to believe. We had 31 yellows. I think when I did Dirt to Daytona here, we had like 38. I believe when I did Dirt to Daytona all those years ago, we had like 38 cautions. And we still won the race. So, and guess what race is back then? It was Junior. So, it was Junior who I raced as back then. So, gonna save my stuff here, and yeah, and now it's showing. I have no idea where was this during the race, but where it was showing great. But oh well, it's over. Won the race. Made up all 15 laps. Michael Brutes, I know you're doing a live stream, but you got to make some room for me. I made up all those laps. Now I got to try to do that somewhere else. Maybe Bristol, but Bristol is really tough. So maybe I should try to do it at Bristol, but do it, 10 laps down. And see if I can make up all those laps. But Bristol might be a lot more challenging than it is. Maybe Darlington. Darlington is an easy track in this game, so maybe Darlington. We'll do it at Darlington. maybe like on a road course where I start 5 laps down and trying to make them up. Maybe we'll try it on the road course next. We'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, I'm getting a little tired, but let's go do it, guys. That race ended a lot longer than I anticipated. Well, it ended about 3 hours. So 500-mile races are usually around three hours most of the time. But yeah, that's it for me. See you guys in another stream. Don't know when the next stream's gonna be. I'll have to think about it. Maybe the All-Star race at Dover. I really don't know, but that's it for me, guys. Really gotta eat and go to sleep. So I'll see you guys in another stream. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. We go to Rockingham for the main series. I'm gonna film that tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. So we got a tough stretch. But anyways,